Hello everybody and welcome back to Fenton Central. Okay, following on from the last update, there's nothing being done down here. What I've been focusing on is this area down here. I've basically hacked away and I'm just beginning to put the roads in now, the base for the roads. If you can see that, it goes down now. So that'll go off in that direction, off the end of the board. Then there'll be a road going down towards the station. This bit will go into the station area, and this road will then go off and curl down here. What I'm thinking of doing is popping some railway cottages down here, and then over there would be the the station along this bit here. I'm toying with the idea of putting one layer or two down. It's quite thin stuff, this. That's what it looks like with one. But I'm thinking, just to give it a bit more interest, pop it two layers on. Then the cottages could be on a slightly lower level, which I think might look a little bit nicer. Possibly with some trees along here. Obviously it won't be straight, but I think that might look a bit nicer. I think that's probably what I'm going to go with. So what I'll do is I'll carry on. I'll try and get this to look something like, and then I'll show you what that looks like. So I'll be right back. Right, so here we are at the moment. What I've done is I've finished off the walls on the bridge there with the capping stones. It's probably still drying a lot of this. Also what I've done is I brought the road down here, as you can see, down to the edge of the baseboard. Going to the left side, you can see I've started to put in the roads down here now, and I've been building some of these Metcalf terraces and shops. They're not finished yet. They all need weathering, chimney pots. Got another one of these to do, which will go at this side. I think I'll put a pub there and a shop at this side. Over the back there you can see I've finished this up, this area now, so that's all ready to paint. Just need to put the capping stones on down there, and also at this side as well I've put a part of the retaining wall in there, and I've filled all the gaps in all the way down here. And as mentioned before, I've glued this in now. It's not finished yet, obviously, but it allows me to make a start on the station area as well. So the next task will be to paint these areas. Might leave this for a little bit and focus on this area over here. So I've still got quite a bit of scenery to put in there, as you can see, all the way around here, across the bridge, and finally finish that bridge. I've been just kind of procrastinating about it. I just don't like the colour. I think I might just do it green, just repaint it again. I think that's what I'll do. And like I say, all this scenery needs doing around here. Finish off these buildings. I've got another two of these to build to go there, and as I say, the shop will go on this corner here, and I've got all the greenery to put in all this area here as well. So I think what I'll do is yeah, that's it, I've decided. I'll focus on this side. That's what I'll do. I need to get all this finished before I start on the other side. That is now stuck, that retaining wall there, and I've put a few more posters on, but I'm not going to do any more there. Yeah, honest. Well, yeah, we'll see. So that's the plan anyway. So what I'll do is I'll do a bit more, and then I'll show you how far I've got with it. Right then, it's a bit later in the day, so apologies for the lighting. I really need to get the other light fixed, so there will be some shadows, so I apologise for that. But you can see here it's still all wet. I've done all this area. I think it went to roughly about there. So all that's done, and all this down here as well, both sides of the fence, and that all the way down to the bottom there, and putting in the path. You can see the pathways there. Also around here, a stone wall in there, and it goes all the way around the back of where the houses were. As I said, apologies, you can see the shadows here because we don't have a light coming from this side. So again, apologies for that, but hopefully you can see that down there. I've taken the bridge out, as you can see, spraying lots of water and glue about. I thought I'd better take it out of the way or it'll get stuck. Put a bit of sort of brambly bushes there with some wild roses. Oops, sorry, and all the bushes in there. Can't remember if I showed you down here as well. I've done all this bit here. This is going to be more trees than anything else on here when I eventually get around to making them. Still got a bit to do here and all this edge because this is still drying. All these paving that I've put in. So if you'll notice, the new ones are a completely different colour to the old ones. A lot of these are from the old packs, which are more stone colour. These ones are very, very grey, which are pretty awful really. So I'm going to have to do something with those, I think. But I've started putting in the sets at the back. And to the side, I'll just move this house out of the way. So you can't really see because of the shadows, sorry. But there you go. So those will wrap around and up the ginnels at the side, or alleyways, whatever you call them. Snickets, I think that's probably a ginnel from where I'm from. Put the roads in. Sorry, get this one out of the way again. I actually made an error, cut it short there, but I think it looks alright. It looks like it's been dug up and relaid. At the bottom of the hill, that probably does get a lot of pasty from traffic, or it would these days anyway. A lot of probably water, so maybe it does crumble up if it wasn't done well. So I'm going to leave that. It looks alright. Still got a few repairs to do. As I said, this road surface is all sandpaper that's just painted. I think it looks quite nice. What it will do when I've finished. Bit rough there. Maybe I'll just leave that. Like I say, I've seen a lot of roads that look like that. I'm sure you all have as well. But that's where we are at the moment. What I want to do is get all these granite sets in both sides, and what I'll do is I'll lay these out just so that you can see what they look like, and then I'll give you a good impression of what this will be when it's finished. A few repairs I've had to do just here because it was just a little bit too high for the paving to come down, so I've repaired that. It's all still wet, so I can't really do much else apart from put these things here. So I'll crack on with that once I've got both sides done, and of course this bit here, I'll show you what that looks like with all the or most of the houses on. So bear with me, I'll come back to you shortly. Okay, so there we go. All the houses are in now. Obviously not finished yet. All the chimneys need doing. They all need weathering, and all the bits of white need painting. Still, scenery needs fixing in a few places as well. Again, what I'll do is I'll do that when I do the second run. You can see a bit there, it's been missed, for example. But that's turned out pretty well. Quite happy with that. And once it's all weathered and we get people in and vehicles, it'll look different again. Looking at the bridge, we still need to finish this edge off, paint the capping stones, weather these two extra bits that I put in. Still not painted that one there either. But I have redone the bridge. That's capping stones have just been placed on. I've gone with the rusty effect. Looks miles better than that horrible blue that was on him. Show you from the other side there, you can see. So that'll look alright once I finish that. Obviously again, this needs sorting out and fixing, or chimney pots and repairs to that roof, the roof line. And again, these also need doing as well. But I'll do that another time, probably once when I start doing the chimney pots on this and finishing these bits off. I'll probably do those over there as well, as part of the same little project. Now just one final thing before I wrap up this episode. I'm quite happy with that wall that's in there. And I took the cardboard away, and I'm just in two minds now. Do I put it in there so you can't see this line up here, or do I put it at the back like that so that this is open? I can't quite decide. Obviously this goes up the hill and then goes back over the lines over that bridge there, and then onto what will be a bit of a banking. So I'm not really sure. I had kind of got it in my mind that I was going to have that hidden. Obviously once it goes under this bridge, it would then go behind a back seam that would be just beyond that polystyrene there. But I could scenify this bit here. Obviously it needs building up a little bit more, certainly at this end anyway. And I could just put scenery on there, back scene right at the back, and then you could see these trains coming down this hill. What do you think? I'm not sure. I'll wait to see what you guys think as well. I think I'm going to leave that and come back to it once I've decided what I prefer. So I've got a lot of other stuff I can do in the meantime. So let me know what you think about that. It might look quite nice exposed so you can see the trains. Not sure. Well, let me know what you think anyway. But anyway, for now, what I'll do is I'll leave it here, and hope you like what you see. Definitely happy with it. Still not finished, but it's probably come out a little bit better than I thought it would. So I'll leave it there, and I hope you'll come back for further updates in the near future. So bye for now.